hi, welcome back. This is Topical Practices Discussion, Chemistry Form 4, Chapter 1, Introduction to Chemistry. So as usual, teacher have chosen some question to be discussed in this video, yang mana ada soalan-soalan yang student tidak faham untuk menjawab. So itu adalah soalan-soalan yang teacher pilih untuk kita discuss dalam video ini. So the first one, question number 3, which of the following are the uses of chemicals? Kegunaan bahan kimia. Okay, number 1, making silk, membuat sutera. Okay, ini tidak. Okay, the first one, the answer is no. Number 2, producing traditional medicine. Traditional, di sini keyword dia traditional lah. So biasanya kalau traditional kita tidak akan guna bahan kimia. Ini sebab nama dia traditional medicine. Okay, number 3, making cosmetics such as cleanser and face cream. Yang ini cosmetic, yes. Memang ada involve the uses of chemicals. And then number 4, making medicine. Number 4, making medicine. Okay, beza number 4 dengan number 2. Number 2 dia ada traditional medicine. Number 4 dia making medicine sahaja. So number 3 and number 4. So answer is D. Okay, the answer is D. Okay, next one, question number 5. An experiment is carried out to study the effect of concentration on the rate of reaction between hydrochloric acid and calcium carbonate. What is the manipulated variable and the responding variable in this experiment? So kita mau cari MV dengan RV. Okay, MV dengan RV. So ini the experiment is carried out to study the effect of concentration. So di sini dia ada sebut sudah the effect of concentration on the rate of reaction. So kita punya MV adalah concentration. Okay, responding variable kita of course the rate of reaction. Okay, concentration of hydrochloric acid and responding variable rate of reaction. So kita punya jawapan di sini adalah B. Okay, B. Okay, paper 2 section A, scientific investigation in chemistry. So kita tengok soalan dia. An experiment is carried out to study the solubility rate of coarse and fine salts in 100 cubic centimeter of water. The table below shows the time taken for the salt to dissolve completely. Okay, so we have types of salt, and this one is the time taken for the salt to dissolve in second. So ini table lah, table. Kolom yang pertama di sini adalah manipulated variable, and the second column here is responding variable. Okay, so give a hypothesis for this experiment. So this experiment di sini kita guna salt dan time taken for salt to dissolve in water. So kita akan relate the manipulated and also the responding variable to write the hypothesis for this experiment. So here we have coarse salt, garam kasar, and fine salt, garam halus. So coarse salt, 45 seconds, the time taken to dissolve in water, and fine salt is 23 seconds. So what is the hypothesis for this experiment? So kita boleh tulis di sini, okay, hypothesis kita, the smaller the size of salt, the faster it dissolve in water. Ataupun the smaller the size of salt, the higher the rate of reaction. Okay, so di sini kita ada coarse salt dengan fine salt. Coarse salt, of course, ini adalah size. Size dia yang lebih besar sedikit sebab dia garam kasar. Ataupun fine salt, dia lebih kecil. Okay, the size. The smaller the size of salt, the faster it dissolves in water. Okay, itu hypothesis. Okay, kemudian yang kedua, based on this experiment, state the manipulated variable, responding variable, and fixed variable. So manipulated variable dia adalah of course types of salt. Okay, responding variable adalah the rate of solubility, the rate of reaction, ataupun the time taken for the salt to dissolve in water. Okay, kemudian kita punya fixed variable adalah volume of water. Sini volume of water kita adalah fix, 100 ml, 100 cubic centimeter. Question C, what can be concluded from this experiment? So conclusion dia refer balik kepada kita punya hypothesis. Okay, so kita punya conclusion di sini adalah the smaller the size of salt, the faster its rate of solubility in water. Okay, that's all for chemistry. We will discuss another question in the next video. Thank you.